House of Beast, yeah, HOB, yeah, House of Beast, yeah, HOB in this thing.
Good morning, everybody. This is Tommy with House of Beast Apparel, coming at you with another video. And this video will be on more graphics using simple seps. Last week I did a video kind of asking y'all what kind of content y'all would like to see, and Juan up at Liberty Graphics requested a video on simple seps. If you don't know who he is, make sure you go to Liberty Graphic Designs on YouTube and follow him. He has all the information from screen printing, embroidery, from the start to the finish and everything in between in his videos. If you don't know something, just follow his videos and you will learn what you are looking for. So this video is for him, and I have his graphic here. He sent it to me in a PDF. I haven't manipulated this graphic in any way. So this is a very simple spot color separation using simple seps. I can get a lot more detailed with it, but I'm going to keep it as basic and as simple as possible. First of all, I open my link here. Let me show you. Advanced Tools, and these are the tools that come with from advancedtshirts.com. Simple Seps, Overprint, Raster is a bundle that I purchased. These three. Overprint lets you make simulated colors, blending of colors. Raster is basically a separation of a picture. Difference between raster and spot and vector: the raster is pixels, vector would be just clean line artwork. I don't have Fashion Factory design based mockup or perfect monochromes, but I do use Inkseps. That's a separation program for simulated process. That's a whole different deal. I'm going into simple seps today. First thing I have to do is click on my color management tab, highlight the image, create selection palette. Now, as you can see, these are the colors that are in the graphic. You really don't see black, and I don't know if you want it back in there, but I'm going ahead and take the black out. By looking at this, I don't know where it's at. It could be under, well, actually it's right there, look. So I can take this one out, and then I can go over here and take this one out. So what I'm going to do is just do it all at once using this program. Highlight the full image, click the black and only the black, and I will select color properties here, drop down box, both fills and outlines, and I'm going to select the objects. Now what that did was select every black line or object in this picture or graphic. I'm going to replace it, right? Everything, both fills and outlines, I'm going to replace it with blue. Right. So what that did was bring my image down to two colors. There was black in there, it's no longer there. So if I wanted to change Liberty, let's just say all the red into a different color, I do the same process and I go to a different color, select it, and it does it all at once for me. I don't have to go in there and click on each object or element of the graphic. I can do it all at once using this program. I use that a lot. I highlight the full image and create selection palette again, and there's only red and blue. This program uses Pantones, so you have to convert everything to Pantone. So highlight the image, select all, blue and the red is selected, convert to Pantones. Alright, 59 objects processed, 59 fills and outlines replaced. So now as you can see, it changed the color of your graphic just a little bit because it's Pantone now. Next thing I will do is go to Separations tab. Registration marks, that's preloaded from the software, or I can make my own, which I have, but I would just keep the softwares. Text size would be whenever you print your separations, it'll show you Pantone 1788. All it is text size. That's not really important in the graphic. This right here under base, you can change it down here. I don't mess with this. I've never messed with this. Dot gain is about the only thing that I mess with whenever I do simulated process. Raster type would be a grayscale, and it selects all the colors that are in your graphic, which is red, white, and blue. And the white is not even actually in the image. It's automatically wanting to do a underbase if I want it to. As you can see, it's not checked, but I can check it if I want to do an underbase. Most people use high opacity plastisol ink, so an underbase isn't necessary most of the time nowadays. So here's the colors of the graphic. Well, actually, let me go to the white base. If you didn't want to do a white base, you can get it tinted or untinted. You can choke it down by a few pixels, 2, 4, 6, or 8, depending on the registration on your press. So really, that's what it depends on each individual. I choke it down 2 to 4, or choke it down 2, and I spread the blue and the red. That's what I would do. I never have issues with the registration. I've luckily for me, it's just worked out well. So in this case, we don't need the white base. All we need is the blue and the red. If you were overlapping colors, or this was a little bit more detailed, you would need to spread it, your colors. That way they overlap and they don't. The white doesn't show through. You can by so many pixels. Like I said, you can choke the white under base, or you could spread the colors. Either way, or both. You can trap colors. Simulated process, you could change your LPI, your angles. You can get a lot more detailed. In this case, this is a simple graphic, so we're ready to separate. So as soon as I got these two highlighted, I will hit generate separations, and it's going to take a minute or two to separate. Sometimes it does it really fast, and sometimes it takes a little bit longer. In this case, it took 5 seconds. So now right here, this is my 1788, which is my red. Right, I have my registration marks there. So each page is separated already by color. And you notice it's black. It's not red. It's black. So when you print it on your transparencies, it's going to be a full black. So here's my red, and here's my blue. All I do is just move this over. So that's how easy it is. Super easy. It separated it for me, made it all black. All I have to do is go in here, hit File, Print. Set my files up how I want to, and there it is, ready to print. Super simple. This is just a spot color separation, and that's how Simple Seps works. I hope you learned something from this video. If you don't have it, go check it out up at Advanced T-shirts. The best money I've spent in this industry so far. So yeah, go check it out. Let me know what y'all think.